You're listening to KEXP. You can find us at 90.3 FM in Seattle, 92.7 FM in the Bay Area, streaming worldwide at kexp.org and on the KEXP mobile apps. I'm Cheryl Waters down in the KEXP studio. So happy to have Dehd back here at KEXP. Thanks for coming back.
Hello.
Thanks for having us.
What a great new album. I've absolutely been loving poetry. It was one of my summer jams and still listening to it very, very frequently. And I'm excited to hear these songs live.
Let's bring a little bit of summary right now, maybe.
Everyone I know is breaking hearts tonight. Everyone I know is bleeding, but I know we'll be alright. Everyone I know is breaking hearts tonight. Everyone I know, everyone I know, everyone I know's a broken heart. Ghosted, coasting, feeling free. Our windows open, infinity. It's a bad boy in a fast car. It's a glass half full that you're not over. It's a home run for the masses. It's a pair of fake Gucci sunglasses. It's a lover, soft undressing. It's a third strike, but the fans still. It's a whatever. Take me by the hand, make it last forever. All I know is breaking hearts tonight. Everyone I know is bleeding, but I know we'll be alright. Everyone I know is breaking hearts tonight. Everyone I know, everyone I know, everyone I know is a broken heart. Kissing, pleading, but it feels uneven. Long night, ceiling, hoping and believing. It's a bad boy in a fast car, sneaking out at night through the back door. Leather backseat, tail light heat, looking for more, looking for more. Switchblade, clutch punch, motorbike, miniskirt, horsepower, engine, vibrations. Ooh, I'm shaking. Headache, dark days, stolen glances sideways, heartache, mistakes, giving yourself completely. It's a dark day. Oh, it's a dark day. Oh, it's a dark day. Oh, everyone I know is breaking hearts tonight. Everyone I know is bleeding, but I know we'll be alright. Everyone I know is breaking hearts tonight. Everyone I know, everyone I know, everyone I know is a broken heart.
You're listening to Dehd live on KEXP, where the music matters.
Angel, get back now. It goes for baby, welcome to me with a little bit of danger. I can't believe that he's with me. He's a
You're listening to Dehd performing songs from their latest album, Poetry, out on Fat Possum Records, live here in the KEXP studios.
Won't catch me going on back where the good men gone. Give me someone rough and tumble, someone hard to love. Gotta love the good men, but that ain't what I want. Give me someone rough and tumble, someone hard to love. Hard to
Yay! It's Dehd live on KEXP. It is such a joy to have you here today. And as much as I have loved listening to the new album Poetry, there's nothing like seeing you together performing live. And I love seeing your happiness today. And I always love seeing you in front of a crowd, the interaction that you have, and it's just so fun. Emily, I read once where you talked about that of all the bands that you had been in before Dehd, this was the only one that you were in where the only goal was to have fun. And I got to think there's a life lesson there.
Yeah. It's worked out well for us to have that as a foundation. And we keep coming back to it, as we grow. We're like, wait a second, are we having fun still? Okay. Cool.
Yeah, every little sort of you get along the road and then the challenge, and then you're like, wait a minute, none of that actually matters.
Yeah, it's always fun and homies first and then the business. And the business works itself out.
Good to check in on that, too, from time to time. Well, speaking of fun and challenge, you kind of mix things up for this new record and did things a little bit differently in the past. You put together a little mobile recording unit and went out on the road and traveled to various locations. One just a stone's throw from
Just
here,
across the water.
Bainbridge Island, and then where Emily's been living in Taos, New Mexico. Beautiful area. I went there for the first time last year. Loved it. But what did work in these nature-focused environments bring out of all of you?
It definitely got us out of the city, and I think everywhere we were was so quiet, which was so different from like normal life in the city and just a million things going on. So like we were really able to like become the band in a way. Like we had no other distractions than to just like lose ourselves to making the music.
Yeah, I thought it would be cool to be like, we're just all at like camp where we can't escape. It's just like we sleep, we wake up, we write music, we eat, we go back to sleep, and there's nothing else to do. It's like, I feel like every artist's dream is to just have some sort of environment where your only job is to make stuff.
Well, you have said that making this record was a little bit like going back to the beginning. It just felt fresh and joyful and pure. Do you think that was as a result of, doing in all these new places?
I think so. And I mean, it was like built to be an adventure. So like, we were just crisscrossing across the country, and it really felt like we were like doing something rather than like something you check in for a couple hours at home in between the rest of your normal life.
Mm-hmm.
Jason, it sounds like you and Eric had a few extra adventures that Emily was not a part of.
We've been retracing that stuff just recently, so I'm like, oh, here's where this happened. And yeah, we were...
a lot of long drives.
We tried to drive from here back home to Chicago in one shot, like without stopping, and then we were at hour 17 and we were about to do it. We like turned the corner and then I hit a deer. Then got stuck in Montana for a little while.
That's not a bad place to be stuck.
It was beautiful, but there was no way out, so that was kind of the troubling part. We had to shout out John at the Sundowner Inn. He drove us 90 miles to the nearest rental car.
Aw, it's good to have friends. Well, Dehd has this incredible ability to blend raw emotional intensity with infectious melodies, and I'm wondering what the process is like capturing that in the studio versus the live show, which is just so powerful for this band.
I mean, I think it's something we're still kind of figuring out, but we were really lucky to work with our friend Ziad Asrar for this record.
From Whitney.
From Whitney, yeah. And it was a really wonderful thing because normally I'd be controlling all the knobs and trying to be the musician. So it was like it allowed all of us, I think, to have a lot more fun and maybe capture a little bit more of that energy in the actual recording process.
There's also just a beautiful sparseness where each element has room to breathe in this record. And how do you balance that simplicity with the infectious fun in your arrangements?
I don't know. I guess it's all intuition. I try not to think about it too much. We kind of like lost our minds, so I think whatever happened was those people then.
I'm always like the simpler the better, the least amount of sounds, and the shorter the song. And Jason's about layering texture and vibe. And he pushes for like the 4 or 5 minute song, and I push for the 2-minute song. Then we meet in the middle.
3.5.
Yeah.
I feel like each Dehd album feels like a new chapter showing different sides of your sound. And I'm wondering if you feel like there was something that was really transformative that happened in this record, maybe a creative risk that was particularly impactful.
I think for this one, at least personally, like lyrically, I was like really tried to like steep myself in like imagery and words, and which I guess is like another byproduct of like the whole poetry thing. Whereas before it was a lot more about like just like really blunt use of simple and short words and like short thoughts, and this one I would try to.
Yeah, he definitely stepped up and into a different realm of writership.
Speaking of poetry, you reference a Bukowski poem in your bio. Tell me a little bit about that. It's very, very meaningful.
Well, I found this poem, The Laughing Heart, and it's like a video of Tom Waits reading it, so that's like an extra layer of magic already, and we've actually been walking out every night to it on stage, and it's like funny that a poem can be so like getting everyone jacked up.
I'll tell the story.
Yeah.
Jason would force us to listen to it every time for our third writing session in Chicago in our practice space. He'd be like, all right, let's put the poem on. And he would bring it up on YouTube and make us listen to it before we started writing. And then from listening to it, we were like talking about what to name the album. And it was like, why don't we just call it Poetry? And then that's how it all...
Yeah, it's really just like about like having agency and like being an active participant in your own life. And I think especially at the time, it really found me in this place of like trying to like take back the power and the like the adventure of life, and then like feeling it all
from within.
Feeling all the feels and not avoiding them.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of scary to do, but it's much more rewarding.
Well, you have built a very dedicated fan base, and you stayed true to your DIY ethos as you've expanded and grown. And how has the journey been for the band? Are there any challenges you didn't expect along the way, especially as your audience has grown and grown?
I feel like
we've been really lucky.
Yeah.
And the challenges we face are sort of on the nose, like industry challenges that musicians face, like being in this industry. And then with our fans, we've had no challenge. It's just been like a house show cult following that's just continued to grow, and like the range of fans is like multi-generational, and like everyone always exclaims how interesting our shows are for who's there. And that makes me feel like really good as a human, because I'm like, music is so uniting.
Yeah, it's been really cute on this tour too. There's like a lot of parents who are like bringing their kids, and then they're both like in a Dehd t-shirt or something. It's been really like,
or like literal like grandparents and stuff in the front row, like singing along. And it's like, this is sick. Like, I couldn't ask for more. Like, and we're just friends having fun, and it feels cool to be like, this is one small way to like have a good life and make a difference in like the tiniest way, by just like being with your friends and having fun and showing other people that it's okay to have fun, because sometimes it's hard.
Music is transformative.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so, so much for being here today and this wonderful new album, Poetry. It's just always such a joy to see you.
Thanks, Cheryl. Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
And thank you to all of our wonderful listeners. You make sessions like this one with Dehd possible. You can make a gift anytime at KEXP.org and support listener-powered music and discovery. And subscribe to our YouTube channel. You get notification every time we launch a new video like this one. Again, a big thank you to Dehd for performing live on KEXP.
Thank you.
Thanks, Cheryl.
Discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.